So step four is what do you do after you're done making your observation? So what I require is that you're writing an anecdotal record. Now, your education lab manual talks about anecdotal records or focus guides. I don't use any of those. So you don't have to refer to the focus hour inside your lab manual because I've provided a separate focus hour sheet for you. So once you've created or you've done your observation, you've created your notes on those focus hour guides, each one of those topics, those 16 topics. Now you're going to create an anecdotal record off of that. So you are going to write one anecdotal record per focus hour guide kind of hour. So there will be 16 anecdotal records based on those focus hour guides. So even though you took notes too on your learning objectives, you're not going to reflect on those until the reflective summary. So right now, what you're using is you're responding to each one of those prompts in your focus hour guide. So hour one is going to be on physical space. Hour two is on communication if you're in special pops. Hour 16, if you're in intro to ed, is on volunteers and paraprofessionals. So you're going to follow those focus hour guides. So AR1 is going to be 6 to 8 well-developed sentences. AR2 is going to be 6 to 8 well-developed sentences. So you need to have 16 separate anecdotal records, even though they may be on a contiguous document, if that makes sense. So you could do AR1 on one sheet, or you could just continue AR2 on that same sheet. If you do that, just make sure that you provide the heading so it's very clear where you started hour one and hour two. The nice thing about Canvas is that you can upload several times and I can see all of your submissions. So what I strongly encourage you to do is once you've completed those observations, go ahead and create your anecdotal record and not wait to the last minute because they take a significant amount of time to write because you are writing about 6 to 8 well-developed sentences on each one of those anecdotal, the focus hour guide for your anecdotal records. So write as you go and go ahead and submit them. And then as you submit, and you resubmit, I can see all the submissions that you've been doing, and then I can also grade as you submit as well. So each anecdotal record is worth 5 points. It's really easy to earn that credit, as long as you've got those well-developed sentences and you're reflecting on the focus hour guide prompt, then you should be fine. Where you'll see a reduction of points is if you don't address that focus hour topic, or if you've got these really short staccato sentences just to try to make your 6 to 8 sentences. So I'm looking for well-developed critical analysis reflection is what I'm looking for based on those focus hour guides.